Bill Belichick might be doing the best coaching job of his career. We saw them go into Buffalo. They won. They were a touchdown favorite in that game. Wasn't Tom Brady? It was one of Tom Brady's worst performances in the past 15 years when you looked at just the statistics.
Right.
But their defense, which Belichick is the defensive mastermind, through 4 weeks, they're first in total defense, scoring defense. They've only given up 6.8 points per game. Their interceptions, they have 10, which is double the next highest total of any other team. And sacks, they're at 18. Statistically, they are off the charts. Are you buying into the Chiefs or the Patriots more?
This is a tough one. I am absolutely tongue-tied and on the fence. I'm going to buy into the Patriots, Danny. And I'm only going to say that because every time I go against them, they prove me wrong. And they do it year in and year out. And at the end of the day, I do believe in a one-game scenario, even though I think Patrick Mahomes and that offense is more dynamic than the Patriots. I think that the Patriots can script up an offensive game plan in a one-game scenario, right, to be productive enough to win a game. And that means I got to figure out whose defense do I trust more, and it would be the Patriots for all the reasons you just articulated. So I think that I'll say the Patriots. But if it's in a shootout, obviously I think Kansas City has more weaponry and they're going to be able to score more.
All right, here's where I would push back. And I know you like hearing you say that. I'm like, am I really going to go there and make the case for the Chiefs?
I know.
I know. I made the mistake last year in December. Right. I'm like, and throughout the playoffs, it's like Chargers, they're going to knock them off. Oh, Patriots, they're going to go to Arrowhead. There's no way they're going to win that one. And they just kept finding ways to win. Here's what I would say I'm not buying in just yet. If you said right now, today, from what we've seen, now I'm reserving the right to change my mind. The Patriots, the teams there, you got to look at competition. We do this in college football and did my AP top 25 where I'm like, all it does is win. And it shouldn't matter who you're beating and you're winning games. But they beat the Steelers week 1. Steelers have not been the same team they have been. Shutting out the Dolphins is like, I think my high school team could do that. Yeah. The Jets are a disaster, and that was with Luke Falk at quarterback. And then the Bills, I'm still not a big believer in the Bills' offense. I'm a believer in the Bills' defense, but holding them to 10 points when you knocked out Josh Allen, who threw 3 picks, and then you stopped Matt Barkley, I'm not willing to go there just yet. But here's the crazy thing. Their schedule, they might be a record-setting, historically great defense because they don't face anybody. I mean, Joey gave me the numbers saying, hey, that's the 8th toughest remaining schedule. I would say maybe it's the 8th easiest. I would say maybe it is the easiest, especially the next 3 weeks. On the road against the Redskins, making Dwayne Haskins in his first start. Then they have the Giants, who I get they're having Danny Dimes out there, but they're still a very young team. And then they get the Jets again, who may have Sam Darnold back, but they're still trying to figure out. Then it gets a little bit tougher, but they're going to be undefeated through 7 weeks. They're going to have a lot of confidence. Then it definitely amps up. But I look at them, I'm not buying in yet on this defense until they face Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry and Baker Mayfield, until they stop Lamar Jackson, until they stop Carson Wentz, Zeke and Dak, until they stop some teams of note, I'm going to hold back just a little bit on the Chiefs dominance.
I think that's
Patriots
fair.
Dominance.
That's fair.
Yeah. And then as far as the Chiefs go, the one wild card in all of this, where I think even you would buy into me with the Chiefs, Jalen Ramsey is still sitting out there wanting to trade. If the Chiefs get him, all of a sudden I think you'd be crazy not to say I'm all in on the Chiefs.
Correct.